Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's my Kenyan Path, and today is the second episode of the Healthy and Whole series. If you are new here, make sure to click on the link that just popped up so that you can check out the first episode and understand the whole concept of the Healthy and Whole series, and then you can come and watch this video afterwards. Let's get right into it. So last week I had 4 goals. So with my physical goal, it was to drink 2 liters of water every single day. So for the most part I was successful, but I did not do it. I didn't hit my targets on Friday and Saturday. Today is actually Sunday, which is when you're watching this as well, hopefully. And so it's something I'm still going to carry over to the next week, because this is like a non-negotiable change. I have to make sure that my water intake is good, so I'll make sure to just keep working on it. One thing I noticed about drinking enough water is that many of the times when I think I'm hungry, I'm actually just thirsty. So when I drink water first, I realize that, oh, I actually didn't need food. When it comes to my spiritual goal, it was to read the Bible every day. And I have been able to do that every single day. I use the Bible app, which I feel like everyone uses. If you don't have it and you're a Christian, I know many people are old school. They prefer to use a hard copy of the Bible. But if you happen to be digital, you should definitely get it. What I love the most about it is the plans. So I actually just chose a 5-day plan, and that's what I did. And then I just started another plan. So pretty much the plan just keeps you in check. You can set a reminder, so it will pop up as a notification just to remind you to make sure that you've read the Bible. And it's been so nice to just be reminded what is important. Even if it's just one verse that you're going to read, meditate on it. Think about it during the course of the day. Keep reading the verse over and over, or if you're able to actually memorize it and keep saying it throughout the day and figuring out how that verse can be applicable to whatever you're doing that day, then that's when you've truly meditated on the word and you've made it a part of your everyday life. Next is my mental aspect. So I was to meditate for at least 5 minutes every single day. That one I also managed to do every day. I didn't miss a single meditation practice. And I noticed that having an app is very helpful because of the reminders. And also with most meditation apps, there's a streak. So if you're consistent every day, it's like you're rewarded. It feels good to know that you have been consistent. The same thing with the Bible app. So I actually have 4 meditation apps on my phone. I have one called Headspace, which I've used before when I had started a bit of meditation like last year. So there's Headspace, and then now at the start of the week I downloaded Calm, which is highly recommended even by people I know personally. There's Aura, and there's Insight Timer. So why I downloaded all of them is because I want to figure out which one is the one for me. And so I'll just keep playing around with all of them. But what I actually found out is that Insight Timer is the only app on the earth that has the most available free meditation exercises. So if you're looking for something like that, then Insight Timer would have like the biggest collection of free meditations. Most of them usually have like a free version, but eventually you need to upgrade, which is kind of annoying. It kind of sucks. So I'll keep experimenting with them and see which one I like the best, but I thought I'd just share the 4 apps. They all bring something pretty different. They have a different vibe, because this week I tried to do at least one from each of the 4 apps. Once again, I leave all those down in the description box so that you can check all of them out and figure out which one is for you in case you're into meditation. And on that note, just in case people who don't know much about meditation could be watching and they're interested, I'll definitely leave a detailed article or video or just something for you to check out on why meditation is a practice that everyone in the world needs to do. It's not about your religion or your spirituality. The whole point of meditation is just to become more self-aware. It's to be able to understand when thoughts are coming in, why you're feeling what you're feeling, why you're thinking what you're thinking. It kind of teaches you the practice of being present and being aware of what's happening around you, and it has numerous benefits, including increased focus and productivity, less stress and anxiety. I mean, it's just something that I think if everyone did, we'd have a better world. So definitely highly recommend it, and I will continue with it. The next thing is the social aspect, to be a good listener. So technically I have not interacted with very many people this week, but I have tried to be a good listener. I have caught myself centering the conversation around myself or interrupting people or not paying that much attention. You know, someone has to say something 2-3 times because I'm trying to do something else instead of just giving them all the attention that they deserve. So it's definitely a work in progress. I don't think 7 days can just magically make you the best listener, but the fact that I'm more aware of when I'm not listening, I think is a step in the right direction. And online, I think on someone's YouTube section, comment section, I saw that someone said listening is a sort of meditation, and I completely agree with that statement, because it's not that when you're listening to someone you're just supposed to like stop thinking, because meditation doesn't ask you to shut your brain down. It's just teaching you to focus on what's important. If you do get distracted when you're listening to someone, be aware of it, let the thoughts come, and then see what to do with the thoughts. Sometimes you're having a conversation with someone, and as they say something, it triggers a response. The whole point of it being a meditation is learning when to say things out loud, how to respond, when to just be still and just simply listen, because so many people just need to be heard. Those are my 4 things this week. I also wanted to talk about something, the gems. They may not be related to what I tried to do this week, but there are things that I discovered that I thought I could share. So the first one is the book Life Lessons from the Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. I'm not going to stand up and get it, but it's over there. Has such amazing quotes, so much to learn from it, and I think everyone should get a copy of it. The quote at the beginning of the video is actually from the book. It's just a beautiful book. Something else that I discovered this week is the TED Talk by Alain de Botton. I hope I said it right. And it's called A Kinder, Gentler Philosophy of Success. I leave a link in the description box, but one thing that I took from it is don't get rid of the ideas of success and the aspiration and ambition and the motivation to be successful. Just make sure that the ideas are your own. Just make sure that you define success for yourself. And I thought that that's a very important message that we constantly need to be reminded in this society that's very loud and is always telling us what success is supposed to mean for us. My goals for next week physically is to work out at least 3 times this coming week, though my goal is 4 times. I leave a link to the exact video I'm going to do just in case you want to do the same video with me. It's a body weight routine available on YouTube. It's 100% free. No gym required, just 20 minutes, and I'm going to try and do that thrice next week. The second goal, the mental goal, is to read or listen to something thought-provoking every single day. It's very general and broad, but I'm just trying to expose myself to as much new content as possible, things I never knew before, philosophy, politics, history, just psychology, whatever it is. As long as I learn something new every day, that's my goal in the mental aspect. And it can take as little as 5 minutes to watch a quick YouTube video, 15 minutes to listen to a podcast, 8 minutes to watch a TED Talk, whatever it is, as long as I just learn something new every single day. Spiritually is praise and worship to go with the Bible reading session. So again, this doesn't need to be 30 minutes of a praise and worship set. The goal is just that once I have prayed, I notice it naturally happens that I think of a song that goes with the verse or whatever I felt around the word. So I just want to make sure I follow through and just spend some time praising and worshiping God as I start the day. Lastly, for my social goal is to acknowledge people's successes and compliment them. So yeah, even looking good is a success, right? So just the act of genuinely complimenting people, telling them when they do well, telling them what I like about them, what I admire in them, I feel like it's something people need to hear. So that's something that I'm going to make sure I actively do. Not just think it in my head, but actually say it out loud and just tell people how amazing they are. So I'd like to hear from you guys. What were your goals for the week? Did you hit your targets? What are your goals for next week? Anything particular about what I said that you think about or you disagree with or you agree with? Let's talk extensively in the comment section. I also want to talk to all my friends who I know watch my videos but they never comment. I want to know in my YouTube comment section that you're actually watching my videos. Don't WhatsApp me that you watch my video, okay? I want everyone in the comment section and let's just talk freely. This is the space that we are creating for just that. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Always remember that your hair is your crown and your body is a temple. Embrace it, love it, and take care of it. God bless you all. Goodbye.